Okay, it's 11:15 in the morning on a cool early fall morning. The air temperature is about 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Water temperature is 8 degrees Celsius, so it's about 46 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna fish this stream a ways. Might be a little early in the day. We'll probably fish better around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But we'll see what we can get out of here. Usually there's cutthroat and maybe an occasional rainbow. I'm going to be using the Wasatch Tenkara Darth Quattro rod. I've got a 7-foot line. I've got a very short tippet on, maybe about 16 or 18 inches, so that I can control the fly better in these tight quarters of all this riparian vegetation. It's sunny right now. There's no breeze down here in the creek, but we'll see what we can get out of here, if anything. There we go. Oh, and he's off. Shoot. Well, that was a decent sized little fish, maybe about 8 inches. Casting. I've got the rod fully extended, so it's about 270 centimeters right now. The hook set's a little softer than I normally like in a really small stream like this. And maybe the fish coming off was a demonstration of that. It's rather a soft rod for such a small stream, but it wasn't too bad. That's good. Little cutthroat. I'm using a Gravedigger June Kabari right now, and we'll see how that does over the next little while. Another little cutthroat. I didn't see the line move on him. I just saw him flash as he turned. Come on. There you go. Another one. A little better size, sort of like that first one that flipped off. Nice little fish. Scared one. Well, I don't want to, there's a snag right under the water snag. I don't want to burn that. So I'm just going to pop my fly off, retie a different fly. And then maybe retrieve the fly when I get up there. There we go. That's a better fish. We can keep him on and out of the snags. Rod's doing well so far. Handling him. Oh, come here. I'm in a tree branch. That's a rainbow. Yeah. There, that's a nice rainbow. Out of there. That was good. So, that was good. Hook set was good and it handled that fish just fine. So, I'm pretty pleased. I'm not sure I really would have a use in fishing at the shorter length. So the longest is about, what does he say on here, 8 foot 6 inches, or about 270 centimeters. To collapse it down, it goes down to 7 feet 6 inches. So I don't know, that's what, about 240. That's about as short as I ever fish with a rod. Seems to cast, at least this 7 foot number 3 fluorocarbon line just fine. The next down is, what does it say, 6 feet 6 inches. I don't think that I would ever really fish with this length. If I was fishing, it would be more of dapping. And then finally, the shortest length is 5 feet 6 inches. And that is just teeny short. Maybe that length would be really good for tinago fishing, you know, little minnows and that sort of thing, which I really don't do. So, but I'm pleased with how it handled that nice rainbow amongst all these snags. If it wasn't for this tree branch right here, I would have had better control, but really that wasn't bad at all. Little one on a light maroon gnarly fly. Rainbow. These rainbows are planted for the campground upstream, and even further upstream there are brook trout. I've never seen a brook trout down here. that's another rainbow. Good size, and he came off because the rod hit the trees and I got slack in the line. It's okay though. That was fun. That's one of the reasons why I like a faster action rod on these smaller streams, is that as soon as you, with a faster action rod, as soon as you engage the fish, you're in control. There we go. That was a beautiful take. Nice little cutthroat on a gray Kutsu Kabari with brown hackle. There's dark shadow here and then light in the middle, and I could see him just come up and take the fly. That was beautiful. Okay, that's it for this morning. It's 12:45. I missed two fish right here in this pool. One looked like a nice size rainbow, maybe about 8 inches. The other one was a little cutthroat. But got other things to do, so we're going to stop right there. The Darth Quattro, it's an interesting little rod. It's very light. It's quite compact for a multi-length rod. Because it's so short, it's very light, and the little handle isn't a problem. I like how it casts, and generally how it sets a hook. It's a little softer than I prefer for a stream this size, but if somebody else is mainly catch a small fish, and really has a tight canopy, this might be a very good rod for them. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's going to be a fun little rod to use. So that's it for today.